son husbands, products of the single mother raised kid. That's basketball player kissing his mother. I have a mother. I don't kiss her like that. Not as an adult. But the son husband is a direct effect of the removal of the masculine man who she could not maintain or chose to turn over his authority to sell you out for nickels and dimes in support and turn them over to the public school. Okay? The son husband essentially is basically is the masculinity. He's the masculine presence that is used in place. He's the masculine presence that is used in place of the absent male in a single mother's life. That community in particularly, 70% or better, I believe he's from Washington, D.C. Go look up the stats. He basically is going to assume the duties of the father who was removed or poorly selected by her. And he's going to give her all of that masculine energy up until a point. I won't say what else is going on. But what she's going to do, she's going to keep him close as she would a husband. She's going to guilt him into supporting her because she highly likely is never going to get married ever again. She knows that. She hopes. She's on Tinder trying to date me or date somebody who has beta male energy to be the father who stepped up. All right? Not the stepfather. But she's going to guilt him into being that lifelong support as a husband would be. She's basically going to sabotage any connections that man will have at selecting his mate. She'll sabotage it because she knows that is her means of support going forward. If she has a daughter, that daughter is going to be seen as competition to her. So if that daughter remains in the household long enough, what's going to happen is that daughter's going to be the younger version of her. She's got to remove that daughter in order to find her a man. So she'll feed that daughter to the lions out there, Pookie, Ray Ray, Chad, Tyrone, Dexter, Derek, whoever it is. She'll release them to the hounds, and she'll be a victim. Teenage pregnancy at a young age, and then guess what? The cycle repeats. We're going to keep this wheel going. Who benefits? Not you as the man, not the male authority. Who else benefits? The government. Because now we got future prisoners. We got public school indoctrinated kids. Okay? We got a whole dang thing that can feed this beast that we call United States. Church, the pastor. All right? We turn over all of our authority to give nickels and dimes to this man. Unfortunately, there's not a lot of men running the church. The church is a rest haven for progressive thought and ideology. The church is no longer. Okay? But there's still people that have faith and believe. They have spirituality. They have religion. No big deal. You'll still be able to go there, but you'll see a lot of things that you don't want to see there. A lot of trans ideology, a lot of homosexuality, people masquerading as choir directors with more feminine energy than you see in even the women. They will volunteer themselves to raise your kids in the nursery program. You don't even know. You're listening to the pastor and they in there twerking for the kids. Okay? The progressive ideology has infected and infested the church, and the pastor doesn't want to fumble the bag. All right, I'm not going to give this up. I'm not going to assume authority even in my own church. I need this money. What's happening? Money becomes the priority. So instead of leaving a man, all right, or instead of leading men with the message that can help empower their community, empower their church, the church is led by women, now female pastors, okay? Which that is against the biblical principles, right? That's against the Bible. As far as I'm concerned, I'm not a very big Bible scholar, but I grew up in the black church. They try to hook me up with all the hood rats, the single mothers, and try to save their life. And I say, hell no. I don't want her. But that's against biblical principles. But progressive ideology has told them, Let's just let it happen. What's the worst that can happen? Those are some words to die by. What's the worst that can happen? Oh, they just want to get married. What's the worst that can happen? What do we see now? Little boys got TikTok, Instagram channels, putting makeup on themselves. You remove the authority of the man, you feed him to the lions. So you guys, I want to be a dad. This is what you should think about because it is happening live in front of our face. You got to be the authority, and it's going to take fighting.